Hello, we're live. Welcome to Fandango Friday. I'm in Louisiana with Louisiana Beer Reviews, Beverage Rambles in Georgia with Beverage Ramble, and Whiskey Scouts in Kansas, and James P. Madonna's in New Jersey. So here we go with Fandango Friday, examining liquors and or liqueurs.
Yes, Fandango Friday is here. Happy Labor Day weekend to everyone 2022. Take it away, Ronald.
Thank you, folks. Well, I'm feeling a little sick, but I'll be all right, I guess. People at work said, "What's wrong?" I said, "I probably have coronavirus." And they said, "Oh, yeah, that's probably what it is." 2 years ago, they'd have run out the building shrieking. 2 years ago, they'd run out of the building shrieking, in terror. But now they say,
What?
That's what they said. Yeah, that's probably it.
Now we have the new Omicron variant.
Right. So people have grown so used to it. So, all right. Anyway, so here we are with 99 brands, but there's not 99 brands in here. This is I'm using the bucket here. Called it a
Cleveland variant instead of the Cleveland Guardians. Cleveland
right.
Guardians.
That's a good. So James P. Madonna suggested the party bucket concept for future hangouts. So I followed his idea. All right. So here we go. And then I'll open the party bucket, which I bought for $7.99, by the way.
Jiggle them fingers around. Jiggle them fingers.
And I have pulled Rams Point Peanut Butter Whiskey.
Hopefully it'll be a better one than
Never heard of that one.
But haven't you had something with peanut butter before, Jay?
Yes, I have. I love peanut butter. This one's not too common. James P. Madonna loved the one from San Diego, the Scatterbrain.
Oh.
What was it called? Scatterbrain? No.
Scatter. It was too sugared down. It was hard. I tasted sugar before I tasted peanuts.
Yeah, they should have called it sugar whiskey with some peanut butter aspects. All right, now Beverage Ramble. I have had your product before. Show us what you've got.
Yes. Tonight I am drinking the Canadian Mist, introduced in 1967. I've only had it sparingly over the years since I've become of legal drinking age, but this is what I have: 40% ABV, 80 proof, a sort of old school Canadian style whiskey. I know some folks look at it as bargain, whatever value, but looking at the prices, I don't think it's bargain value. Some places.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, if you look at the old advertisements for Canadian Mist, they talk about how it's bland on purpose, and they explain why it's bland on purpose. That's an interesting approach to advertising, But,
right. So, but
it got bought out by Brown-Forman in 1971, and then they sold it to someone else about 4 years ago.
Which begins with the letter S, I'm guessing.
How'd you guess? All right, Robert.
I like the site when it says "Making Ice Happy since 1967." That's kind of neat,
Right.
Gold Mr. Gold member, whatever.
Gold ring. All right. Whiskey Scout in Kansas has something.
Ezra Brooks Bourbon Cream, 25 proof. It's made with Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. It's 12.5% ABV. It is a Luxro distiller, so they're going to be using Luxro. Ezra Brooks, the standard Ezra Brooks is pretty good. I like it for an inexpensive bourbon. But I don't have, it's not going to compete, obviously, with more other bourbons along those lines. That's the best way to put that. Because if you give me a choice between Ezra Brooks Standard and JTS Brown Bottled and Bond, I'm going to choose the JTS Brown Bottled and Bond. Or any of the bottled and bonds that are $14 to $15. Most Ezra Brooks are falling $10 and less. So to me, I'm willing to spend extra money. But if all else fails, Ezra Brooks is not that bad of a bourbon, actually. I don't think. I'm rambling on a little too long. It contains caramel color, refrigerate after opening, and it is from Kentucky, USA. So,
And I have
got it ready to open.
I have a bottle of that stuff, and I haven't opened it yet. But Walmart's got it. I bought it for the same price 4 months ago. Walmart has it for $11.99.
Yeah, I think I paid right around $11-12 for this bottle. That's all I paid for it too. It's pretty cheap. It's pretty inexpensive, and it comes with a cork. You can see that underneath there. I would have thought that would have been a screw top.
Very nice. Now, what does James P. Madonna have?
Is that a Chihuahua? I hear a Chihuahua.
No, it's not Chihuahua.
I just like to make fun of the name, say Chihuahua. I don't know. Could be anything. I have another flavor of the Ryan's. I got French vanilla
Cream. Wow. There's no website for these variants.
No. There's no website. Last time I brought, what was it, caramel mocha, Ryan's caramel mocha flavor. This time it's French vanilla. I mean, there's no sense of bringing up the webpage because it's going to be the same.
Yeah, it's just going to show the standard version, you know.
Yeah. It's 17% alcohol. I mean, I thought it was, when I saw the yellow flower, I thought it was like banana or something, but no, it's French vanilla, which means this will probably be very good in drizzled over vanilla ice cream. But I think any of these would be good poured over.
You're right.
Spike your ice cream sundae. It's not actually like the day of the week. It's spelled a different way, but anyway. No idea why it's called Sunday, but yeah. So that's it, and it's the same color that you would expect it to be. Had it in the freezer, and it proves that 17% will not freeze your beverage in the freezer. It's a good experiment.
Okay, let me put the stuff in the banners, or as James said, at the scrolling marquee. And go on. So Rams Point, no website I can find. 70 proof. Canadian Mist, 80 proof. And there is a website for that, by the way. Ezra
Brooks Bourbon Cream.
Yeah, bourbon. So I'm trying to type it. Bourbon cream is at 24 proof, right? 25.
25.
25.
25.
Yeah, 25 proof. And Ryan's, and if anybody else wants to join, feel free. Ryan's French vanilla
Yeah.
is at 34.
What do they call that? Ryan's says original Ryan's. Yeah, I guess Irish cream. I guess. I think that's what they
Yeah.
call the original. And what it says on the bottle is what it says on the webpage. Just a lot of dramatic terms and suggestions. Nothing sophisticated to read.
Right. So here's Ram's Point. I don't think it's been on the market too long, maybe 2019. And it says here in this little bottle, which I paid like 79 cents for, it says peanut butter whiskey with natural flavors and caramel color, 70 proof. It's a 50 milliliter bottle, of course. And then it says on the side, it says bottled by Frankfurt Distillers Company of Lewiston, Maine. Well, Frankfurt is in Kentucky, but Lewiston, Maine is an old bottling plant. And then it says below that, we love to hear from our customers. Anyone? Sazerac.com. All right. Well, what do you know?
Yeah, you should sponsor the SpaceX and have a Sazerac shuttlecraft or something.
Right.
Do a joint Sazerac with Jeff Bezos, and do a phallic what do you call it? Rocket like they usually do.
So here's a golden appearance. They're probably using Canadian whiskey, Lewiston, Maine, Canadian whiskey, and I wouldn't be shocked that they were using Canadian mist, but they're more than likely using something like Canadian Hunter. Ooh. Okay. Let me clear myself up.
Is that Jeffrey? The actor was Jeffrey Hunter that played at the beginning, first Star Trek episode, Pike, Commander Pike.
The pilot, the black and white pilot. All right.
Yeah, Pike. Yeah, his name was Pike, and then he played Jesus in one movie. Jeffrey Hunter.
Well, this smells like peanut butter, not sugar. If I gave this to somebody, I would say, what aroma do you detect? I'm sure they would say peanut butter. What brand? Skippy.
Or it could be great value, Walmart.
All right.
Not planted. Not planted.
Cheers
Mr.
to the
Peanut.
taste.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's Peter Pan peanut butter. All right. Cheers.
Boy.
Intoxicated Peter Pan.
Yeah, peanut butter will never get old. I love a PBJ sandwich.
I want to age myself a little bit. Do you guys remember Peter Pan ice cream stores?
I don't know if there was any in New Jersey growing up. I know there were some Hershey ice cream stores.
I remember Stewart's. I remember.
We had them throughout the Kansas, Oklahoma.
Carvel.
When I was a kid.
Carvel I grew up with, James, you and I, yes, in New Jersey, Carvel.
Now Stewart's.
Holston's ice cream.
I derailed it. I'm sorry.
Stewart's and Dairy Queen had a grill. They cooked hamburgers on the side at one time.
I'm sorry, Ron. So derailed.
That's all right. I'll get to it. In Lafayette, Louisiana, there is still a board and ice cream parlor. All right.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the cow's face, the smiling cow. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's called board and ice cream parlor. All right. Well, it tastes like peanut butter. It's sweet, but it's not a sugar bomb, and it's like more a sweet peanut butter. What are they using in it? I mean, they probably buying it from some commodity extract company. peanut butter extract, a bottle of it. Because I was doing research on these natural flavors. These companies, like if you look it up one after the, and they'll have natural strawberry flavor, and you get on there and it says, we sell this. Of course, they always say that we sell the best natural strawberry flavor made from real crushed berries, and so forth. And really, these companies, they exist for people like Sazerac or a food company to buy flavorings. But I did read the FDA website and FDA website, and they said that if it states natural peanut butter flavor, it has to come from peanuts. But if it just says natural flavors, all bets are off. It just has to be from a natural. It could be something that mimics peanut butter flavor. It might be from, they might have bought it from Ruth Gordon. Ruth Gordon might have sold it to it. Might be Tannis Root,
Might be acetyl acid number 57732.
Yeah, that might go more into the artificial flavoring. But
one red dye that comes from an insect. I hear that it's used in food, extract.
What was that coloring, Jay? That coloring for that MD orange tangy orange I did.
Yellow number 5.
Yes.
And red number 4. Yellow number 5 God. And red number 40.
Monsanto.
There's only like 2 red numbers. Yeah, there's only 2 red numbers that are still allowed. They used to have other red food dyes, but they were excused.
Then you wake up with an eye in the middle of your forehead, like a cyclops.
Right. And then you're eating lunch and somebody shows you a playing card, and then you grab a rifle and go in a trance and go to this assembly hall. And anyway, and Angela Lansbury meets up with you also.
Murder, she wrote.
Murder, as Pat always used to say.
Right, well, I wasn't actually.
60 minutes, followed by
murder.
She wrote.
Well, I wasn't actually referring to that, but
Aces and Eights.
Somebody shows you a play.
Wild Bill Hitchcock.
Somebody shows you a playing card. I like it. It's would I be dying to go run out and buy peanut butter whiskey? I would not be dying to go do it. But to be fair, you like the taste of peanut butter. It's mild, mellow, and easygoing. And like James was talking about, I could see this with vanilla ice cream, honestly, and maybe a little like strawberry
coffee ice cream, maybe.
Yeah, right. So I think they did a good job with it. Rams Point, Lewiston, Maine. I know that used to be owned by the Seagram's company. That much I do know. It's an old bottling plant. It employs a lot of people up there. But it's fine. I mean, I'm going to give it a good score. I'm not going to give it like some extraordinary score, like, oh, I can't believe how good it is. But do I see it around? Yes, I do see it around. But I would not say I see it around a whole lot. All right, so cheers to it. Yeah, I'm curious about this Canadian Mist. Just be patient, because sometimes it doesn't want to drag over.
I get around.
It takes its time, as we all know.
I want to see Sazerac get together with planners and take Mr. Peanut holding a bottle of whiskey on the lid.
That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be cool. It's a planner, Mr. Peanut with the monocle.
So, Planner's Peanut. So, all right.
That's a microaggression because he's a man, and so it should be a woman. Okay, anyway.
Canadian Mist, 40% ABV, 80 proof. This again, 1967. This has been around. Pretty decent from so far sampling all this. Going to the website, really the details that there's like sort of an oak finish, vanilla, fruit cup, and a touch of brown sugar. Now, it does have a nice honey look, you know, like you're pouring some honey down. Nice little brown, nice color. As you can see, my little glass. I took the ice kind of went away, or I was chewing on the ice earlier. So, I like how on the bottom in the website says pairs with backyards, front porches, pool parties, fire pits, game days, poker nights, and good friends.
Good friends. Yeah.
I think we're all in agreement. Yes, 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 yes.
Until you run out of food and booze, then they're not your good friends anymore. They leave.
Yeah, everybody's having this, you know, knocking back Canadian Miss. So far sipping on this, guys, it hasn't really had that sort of, you know, I haven't felt that burn, you know, compared to some other whiskeys or, you know, or other bourbons I may have had, you know. They say barley malt, rye, corn, all sourced locally from Canada. So that's what they used while they were putting this product together. So really nice. So, all right, everybody, take a sip. Cheers.
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 Yeah, I don't feel that really like burn, like, you know, ooh, you know, like, wait, what's going on here? You know,
It's designed to not be that way.
as what you mentioned, bland, right?
Now,
Kind of,
notice,
you know. So
they'll tell you that on their literature. Look what it says: triple distilled. Now, when you see that word triple distilled, what does that remind you of? What
Getting rid of a lot of flavor.
right. Keep it as
strip flavors.
Keep it as simple as possible.
What country?
Irish whiskey is all triple distilled.
Right.
Yeah, Irish.
You know, so again, knowing, like I said, I've had this sparingly over the years. You know, I've seen it at parties, events I've gone to when I lived in Mobile, you know, whatever, Jersey, whatever, you know, places I stayed at, you know, parties, social gatherings, you know, they will have Canadian Mist. I've had it a few times, mix it with, you know, Coke, whatever, you know, Coca-Cola, cola as a little, you know, mix, whatever. But it never was something I would get a lot, you know. So, but obviously the price, you know, I paid for this little, I guess say maybe double shot. You could say the size of this plastic bottle, and by the way, it's in plastic, by the way. Plastic. Have you heard that?
Beautiful sound.
Beautiful sound. $4 for this, and I was, you know, like, okay, you know, whatever. You know, it's all right. It's not, you know, Crown Royal, which is of course now the popular thing, you know, up there, and you know, from Canada, which is you know, the Crown Apple is extremely popular now. You know, any party I go to, people got Crown Apple. So, and the packaging is pretty decent, but this is good. The price is not going to break your bank. You know, depends where you find it, where you buy it. You know, and everyone thinks that, you know, when you pay a certain price, especially if prices may be reasonable, people think, oh, maybe the liquor is not that good. But Jay, you and me and Dave, when we did that thing back in 2020, whatever that Rich R&R, you know, that was pretty decent, that was, you know, reasonably priced. Reserve, yeah, reasonably priced, and that was a good product. So yeah, this is good. I'm sure you saw the website. A bunch of cocktails you can make with this, from a whiskey sour to old fashioned, you know, a Boilermaker, whatever, you know, all these different recipes that are on there. Me, as I am with everything, nice and neat. I don't need ice, or maybe I'll just pour it into a Sprite or a cola. You know, if you want something to kind of chase it with. But overall, this is not too bad. And again, I'm not feeling that burn, so I will have my score coming up shortly. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right. Have you noticed I've been putting stuff on the website?
So,
Huh?
yeah, I see more of the one onto the one on the left than I do the one on the right at parties. You know,
Whiskey.
social gatherings. There'll be the big.
Oh, the handle.
Will
Well,
be
yeah,
glass.
it's cheaper to get.
Right.
Those
I see the glass bottle pretty commonly too. Oh, now, just to let you know,
Oh,
Canadian
yeah, I take
is one
personal
of the top.
offense. Go back. I take personal offense with that little statement they just put on the front of that. Canadian Mist is one of those bold, brooding, artisanal whiskeys people like to talk about more than they like to. What? Oh, isn't one of those. I still don't care. Either way, it's offending because I'm telling you what, I drink all my artisanal whiskeys, and they're a hell of a lot better than that shit. I'm going to be brutally honest.
That's it.
I'm sorry.
Yes, but look what Sazerac says. They say whiskey perfect.
Yeah. They can shove
Just
whiskey
plain
perfect where the sun don't shine.
Yeah. I'm guessing, Robert, you're not a fan of Canadian Mist, right?
No, I don't like too many Canadian whiskeys, period.
Okay.
But I've had Canadian Canadian Mist, and Ron's right. It's bland on purpose. It's made for mixing with 7-Up, Coke, whatever your mixer of choice is, ginger ale, whatever you may like.
Right.
And I understand that, but don't put that jargon they had a while ago on there. That's
Go back to those awards.
yeah. Don't even do it.
Awards, silver medal, 91 points,
They
great
bought
value.
them.
I definitely the great value. I would agree on that. So.
Oh, damn! I just drank my coffee.
It's all good, Robert.
Well, I mean to add this to the coffee. I had the coffee ready to add that to it, so we would have sort of, because I wanted to do it the last time I had a cream on here. So then I sat there and just sipped the coffee, not even thinking.
I'll have my score coming up shortly. Really good stuff.
Okay. Thank you very much.
All right, so we can see it one
Yeah,
more time.
I think Sazerac likes to aggravate people. Okay.
So that's what we're doing. When I opened it, it is a real cork of all things. You don't see that very often on something that's an inexpensive product. Usually not. If it is corked, it's a faux cork. There was a little bit of like a creamy buildup on top of it that was just heavy cream that you see me, anybody watching earlier, see me wipe it all off and kind of clean it out of there. Nose-wise, color-wise, it's the color of light chocolate milk. It's almost as if you made chocolate milk and added about half of the chocolate you would normally add to it. So it's a very light brown, creamy color. Nose, I get nutmeg, I get the cream, I get sugar, I get caramel. And I get a little eucalyptus note. And it's weird. But it brings forth just a little bit of that eucalyptus note. If anybody's ever smelled it, they know what I'm talking about. And it's not offensive. Eucalyptus isn't an offensive smell or nothing. It's just different. But that's mainly what I get on the nose, flavor-wise. I still get the nutmeg and the vanilla. Those come forward very well. The nutmeg is balanced extremely well with the vanilla in this. It is skewing slightly to the sweet side, as we would expect as bourbon cream, liqueur. The caramel is in there. There's a little bit of a toffee note, and it still brings, even in the taste, I get just a touch of that eucalyptus flavor. I don't know why that's coming through. Can't tell you. It's not offensive to me. I don't mind it, but I do just taste a little bit of it. And maybe just a little bit of a nuttiness too. I don't know. Almonds, maybe. Something like that. But something you would find like in a praline or something. That'd be pecans. Pecans. We're going to add a little bit to our coffee. Because this is probably how a lot of people will drink this, is in coffee. So no sugar, just the cream.
Yeah, no need for the sugar.
Mm-hmm. And they go great together. It get no alcohol flavor off of it. That caramel sweetness and that vanilla works really well in that coffee together. Really well. The nutmeg and the kind of spicy character along those lines, I guess you would call nutmeg. It's not hot spice, but think of Christmas type spices. That carries pretty well too. But your vanillas and your caramels come up. They come up front very well. Overall, not a bad product. Don't mind it at all. I kind of like it.
Have you had it before?
Have I had it before?
No, you never had it before.
Mm-mm.
No.
No. This is the first time for
Here's
me.
the website.
I didn't get no
nutmeg and
cinnamon.
caramel blend with undertones of vanilla and sweet pecan on the nose. Buttery caramel is followed by a sweet toffee and smooth, warm finish on the palate. The ingredients are corn, rye,
natural cream. Yeah, I don't get the cinnamon. I do get the nutmeg. The nutmeg comes through very well. The vanillas work very well. A little bit of toffee. I would say it skews more to praline than toffee. There's not that chocolate note, but I don't know.
I like the fact that the ingredients do not list sugar. It's just corn, rye, malt, and cream.
You're getting the sugar with the caramel. It tells you right on the back of the bottle. Contains caramel color. So they're adding that caramel color. They're adding sugar. You don't know, various. The more caramel you add for coloring, the more sugar you're going to get. So that probably does explain the brownish color in there.
I'm going to show you these Ezra Brooks whiskeys, and you tell me yes or no if you've had them in your life.
Yes. Second one, no. Third one, okay. Yes, I've had that one. I did a review on it, in fact.
So you've had.
If I remember, I had kind of
this is the one you. That's the one you see.
Yeah. I've had, like I said, I've had the first one, that old Ezra 7, and they even make the old Ezra 7 in older bottles, and the older bottles was better than the newer bottles. And they still put it in the old square bottles. But I've had both.
Whoa, 117 proof.
It's good. It's good stuff there. I'm pretty sure I did a review on that one too. But the 99 and the one on the end, the white one, the 80 proof, I'm not sure if I've ever done the 80 proof. Not sure. I can't tell you. But I know I've done that one. That's the one I was saying. For the price wise, that's a good basic whiskey. It really is.
Straight rye.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, that's not straight
But
rye.
you've never done the blend. So it says.
No, I've never done the blended.
Straight rye.
No, I've got this. I'm sorry. Thank you. Mama mine.
Blended whiskey is kind of rare, you know. Oh, James is being very patient, so we're going to go to James. Let me get off of this.
Could you do me a favor, Ronald? Could you bring up Masumi again? Because I couldn't present the greeting because it was right.
Yes, I was
It
planning to do that actually.
It was right when
In the
Whiskey
middle of
Scout. Yeah.
Robert was talking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was planning to bring her back. Yeah. Okay, so hold on. Let me try to drag you over because StreamYard doesn't cooperate all the time.
Yeah, because he's
as
a
we
geek
know.
like Zuckerberg. That's why. Anyway, all right. Oh, she's still there?
I would think so.
You don't want to bring her up? There she is. Good morning, Masumi.
Morning, Masumi.
I'm sorry about before. It was out of my hands. It is now 8:15 a.m. Saturday in Tokyo. So good morning to you. Hopefully you can hear the greeting. All right. Ryan's French vanilla flavored Irish whiskey. Okay. 17% alcohol. It's
It
really
says
not.
thanks, James.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
She's already got it down there.
All right, you're welcome. Let's just see how the French vanilla affects an already great product. I know the last one tasted really good.
Yeah, I'd like to try those.
And this one is a winner. I like this one even better than the caramel mocha. It's very balanced, like I said about the caramel mocha. It's not overpowering in terms of the whiskey, but you can taste it. You must use a good quality Irish whiskey because it's very smooth.
Most likely patties.
Patties, because they import that. Yeah, very smooth whiskey taste, but it doesn't overpower the rest. The dairy is there. You can taste real cream. There's no coffee made in here or any of that toxic garbage. It's real dairy. And the vanilla. They're not stingy with the vanilla. Why? What happened? Somebody said something?
I think they were referring to me. We're sticking it where the sun don't shine.
Well, where the sun don't shine. That means any shaded area.
Yes, this is true.
To be like an amateur attorney, esquire, I would have to come in your defense with anything shaded. You're welcome. Cheers, Masumi. Cheers. Happy Saturday to you. Saturday in the park. Every day's 4th of July. Don't be a pencil like geek. Yeah, like the guy like Zuckerberg and the guy that owns StreamYard. He's even more geeky than Zuckerberg. Anyway, this is delicious. This will be outstanding over your favorite vanilla ice cream. You know, for a Sazerac, being that he likes to sell a lot of cheap, low shelf hooch, this is outstanding. This is very good. It really is. I mean, but I
like maybe mix it with like a bushwhacker. You know, those, as I mentioned before, those frozen drinks, those frozen.
Yeah.
They use ice cream. They use like clear liquor, like vodka, whatever. Yeah. You know, I'm sure. I guess that you could add to that with vanilla ice cream, James.
And I'm sure it'll be excellent in high quality dark roast coffee, a vanilla milkshake, just a bowl of vanilla ice cream, and that's probably the best way to utilize these Irish creams and or bourbon creams. Like Robert poured it in his coffee, and you don't really need anything else in that coffee once you're using a cream product. Now, when Jean-Pierre, I want to ask you something.
Yes, sir.
Years ago, do you remember this very old ice cream establishment that was either in Nutley, New Jersey, or near Nutley, New Jersey, where all the wood was painted green?
I know what you're talking about. That the name escapes me, man. I really do. I
Yeah,
know that spot.
It's an old ice cream establishment where people went. They crowded it during the warm weather. I don't know why, because I would eat ice cream instead of winter. I don't care.
In New Orleans, we have the Creole Creamery on Magazine Street, and it's really good.
And everybody knows, James, about Applegate Farms, which is in Montclair, Upper Montclair.
Wait a minute, that's it. I'm sorry, not Nutley. That was it. Applegate Farms.
Yeah.
All the wood was painted green, right?
Yep.
You
got the
green
butter
apple,
crunch.
like a apple.
Yeah. The butter crunch was a personal favorite of mine, and I remember my mom loved the black raspberry. I mean, everyone, if you lived in Montclair or even the outskirts, Newark, whatever, Patterson, even some folks from Clifton will come up and just get ice cream from there. It was a very popular spot. It still is.
1 scoop of butter pecan, 1 scoop of cherry ice cream on top of that.
It was really like a nice, big, old, nostalgic.
Yes,
That was it. Upper Montclair, because the green wood is what stuck in my head.
Yeah.
And speaking of Patterson, they're North Jersey, northeastern New Jersey. Well, yeah, North Jersey in general has like these very old hot dog places that have been there forever. There's not a lot of them left anymore. I never went. Libby's in Patterson. I've never been there. I know there's a place called Libby's, but Clifton has a bunch of them. Then there's Rutt's Hut. There's Hot Grill, so on and so forth.
And of course, the infamous Jimmy Buffs.
Yeah, it's a lot of. But anyway, those places.
All right, so Rams Point. I'm gonna score it. I like it. I only paid 79 cents. I'm gonna give it a 92 out of 100. I would buy it again. As far as pros, I don't know if I'm gonna do any Dawn Busters this weekend. I might wait till today. We'll see. I got to think about it. I've got a lot of stuff recorded already anyway, so I didn't need to do that. But tomorrow morning I might wake up and just say, "Oh yeah, I'm doing Dawn Busters." All right, but probably won't see until Tuesday.
Is there a way you can stream? Is there a way you can just have the best of Dawn Busters? Like the best of Carson at his show. Like the best.
I could. I'm probably gonna do the best of Orangey, but
the best of Orange.
Reminiscing about everything, over the week, the best of,
the worst of Orangey. All right. But when I do the next Dawn Busters, or in that, I'm gonna do this product, Henry McKenna.
Standard
Bourbon whiskey.
That's the standard.
It's they say since 1855. I think that's the quote, but that's what they claim. But it's Sour Man Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, no age statement, which means it's at least 4 years old. They don't even list this on their website. If you get on their website, you won't see this product. They only list year age. So $8.99, $9.99 is lurking around close to you. And then they have a whole essay on the back. They don't have a write-up. They have an essay about Henry McKenna. Look. They really want your time.
Yeah. Yeah, I've read that before.
Then
I don't
the
remember
competitor has another essay, but they has an even longer essay. This has a chapter. And it's famous, yeah, right. Jethro T. Boots, Kentucky Straight Sour Mash Bourbon Whiskey from our friends at CVS Pharmacy. If you didn't realize, this pharmacy has their own brand of bourbon. It's called Jethro T. Boots.
If you live in Louisiana and
$8.99.
other states that able to sell, you know, the CVS's and the Trader Joe's of the world able to sell, you know, hard liquor.
Right. So if you had your CVS card, which I had the phone number for, and so it was $8.99 plus tax. So I paid $9.86 total for this. So is it a great product? No, obviously. But the funny thing about it, I keep getting it wrong. Like I'm going up against other products and I keep getting it wrong. And I'm like, oh, it's got me troubled. I got 1 win and 3 losses. That's a bad start. 1 win, 3 losses. So that's it for me. And y'all have a good Labor Day weekend and get what the hell?
I know you're gonna do something like that. Waiting for
right
it.
when I'm trying to get off, right when I'm trying to get off the doggone thing, then this guy's over here with this.
Oh,
Espresso.
espresso martini. Okay.
Cold brew.
Not to get off the trading company. Trader Joe's, you mean?
No, it's a Bartender's Trading Company. This at Mathern's Market, and they had it on a discount for $4.99 for the full figure. What the heck? It's from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. People that make the same people that make Pennsylvania Dutch eggnog. It says it's perfect. You know, these bottles, they're funny. Perfect serve every time. And it says it's 42 proof. I'm going crazy now. It's made with vodka, cold brew coffee, cacao, which is cocoa, and natural flavors. So here we go.
You got your martini glass?
I don't think it requires a martini glass.
Okay. Well, you know, when I saw the name martini,
It requires at least a styrofoam cup and $4.99
or a coffee
not
cup,
the normal
even,
price.
you know.
I've been putting it in coffee. You know me. All right. Cheers.
I remember Rock Hudson, the late Rock Hudson, the late Elizabeth Taylor created this chocolate martini when they were filming Giant and reading reading all that time and when I saw that when you showed that bottle, boom, that was the first thought that came to mind when I saw that. You know.
Did they cover it in the movie Giant,
Yes,
or was
Rock
it just an accessory?
They made that offset when they were just relaxing. You know.
I was kind of curious because
Yeah,
Giant was a good movie.
Right.
Yes, it is. Very great movie.
Macmillan and Wife, and I used to watch Macmillan and Wife. Rock Hudson really was a man's man. Now, so we're gonna.
We'll leave that alone. We'll go on to something
on
else. Okay. All right. For Canadian Miss. Yes, he was a man's man. All right. For Canadian Miss. I'm going to give this 90 out of 100. This is pretty good. Again, the price people will say, you know, when they see it, like I said, I paid $4 for this pint size. or double shot, whatever you want to call it, triple shot. I don't know. I still got more left.
Yeah.
I got a cigar. I'm going to go ahead and smoke in a little bit. A cigarette, excuse me. And yeah, I think this is pretty good. Again, it doesn't have that burn like, woo, this is hitting my chest really hard, but I think this is a really good product. And yeah, so 91 out of 100. I think that's a good score. As far as promos is concerned, I'm gonna do probably tomorrow, maybe this evening, maybe, I don't know, depends how I feel. But I probably don't feel like doing it right now. I just want to go over, just relax, and it's been a long day. I got a couple of beers I'm going to review. I got one from Ghost Train, the Alurum, which is like a double dry hop IPA. And of course, as I was talking to Jay and you guys mentioned this beer I had bought at Tower, Samuel Smith Indian Ale. I don't know if you can see it right there. I know I got this. I got my curtains up right now, so
Yeah,
that's
it's a great product.
So I got that.
Awesome.
So I got that. So I'm going to review that, and I got also the Left Hand Milk Stout, which is I think that's like only 6%. That's the green can of that. So I got those two. And whatever videos I posted, y'all just watch. I can't remember what they were. Again, Jay coming up, I guess, next Wednesday. Wild card, which bring whatever it is: soda, a bottle of water, a bottle of wine, whatever it is. That will be this coming Wednesday.
Or a pint can of Bell's Hop Slam. Who knows?
Yes. So that will be
Rubbing alcohol.
Yeah. yes.
Oh,
no, a joke.
7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific for that September, whatever it is. Of course, the first Wednesday of of the month, and of course next Friday, 6:30, 3:30 Pacific. For Fandango Friday and Stout Sunday. If you are hosting or Mr. A surprisingly just pops up and say, hey, I'm hosting Stout Sunday this coming Sunday.
I was talking to him on the phone last night, and I was mentioning Stout Sunday, but he didn't say anything like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. He didn't bring that up, so I thought, okay, I guess I'll be doing it again. I didn't press the issue, but I don't mind doing it. Like I told him, that's a good time for me Sunday morning.
Yeah,
it's a good time.
And which I'll probably be laying up because I'll probably be too tired to do anything. I'm going to my brother's and whatever, the kids in the pool. I'll probably be relaxing because I need to take these 2 days just to relax this weekend. Yeah, 10:30 a.m. Eastern, 7:30 a.m. Pacific for Stout Sunday. I'll have a stout, whatever that is. I'll have something. So,
okay.
Thank you, Jay, for Fandango Friday. Say it again.
Oh, you're welcome. I'll probably bring that Corova milk.
Okay.
I'll probably bring that Corova milk porter.
Okay. Again, thank you for doing Fandango Friday. Always fun. Thank you. Enjoy it. Always. And of course, the other panelists, James and Robert, thank you for being on the show.
Oh yeah.
You're welcome. You're very welcome. Dry sense of humor. I don't know about dry and in your face, obvious sense of humor. Yeah. Rambunctious.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And L'chaim, that means cheers, right? Okay.
L'chaim. Can't quite do it, but then again, I'm not Jewish, so it's understandable. All right.
Can't speak French. We can't do that. Can't do that French.
I might not. I don't know. I never. My language is that I speak just a little bit of German and what I remember from high school Spanish. But I'm a little better with Spanish since I have to work with the guys out there now. So it's brought back a lot of. I'm still rusty. I'm not fluent by any means, but I can communicate. Halt though, or you'll lose your fingeros. You're sticking them in the wrong places. Let's get this done first. Ezra Brooks, the 25 proof. I'm going to give it a 90. It's a solid one, but I like a lot of other bourbon creams better. Orphan Girl is a much better bourbon cream than this. Bourbon cream out of Arkansas. What was the name of that company? It was a real good one too. Rocktown bourbon cream was a good one. This is good, just not quite, I don't think as rich and as good as those are. Even the one I had, God, I can't think of the name of it. Now I finished the bottle the other day, but I had it in the fridge for putting in. Anyway, I'm losing track of all that. But 90 is a good score. Goes great with coffee. I suggest putting it in your coffee. If you like bourbon style creams in your coffee, it's really good that way. As far as show and tell goes, bought this bottle for $57. Yeah, I only paid $57 for it. But it's a brand new distillery, Ardnamurchan. They haven't made. They've been around long enough. I think 3 years ago, they produced 2 or 3 years ago. They produced their first Scotch whiskey. I couldn't get those bottles here in the States. This is the first one I've seen in Kansas. I'm going to guess most of the whiskey, it's about 6, 7 years old, flavor taste wise. But it tastes older than it really is. This is some really well-made whiskey. This is probably better than most of the Glenfiddich 12-year-olds, any of the standard Glenfiddich, Glenlivet 12s, the Glenmorangie 10s. This is a much better whiskey than those. And it's got an excellent mouthfeel. It's coating to your mouth. So for my show and tell, that's it. And the box is cool as heck. I gotta love it. It's understated a little bit on the front, but I love it when I put maps on there. And this is the Ardnamurchan Peninsula, and it says it's done in Glenbeg. So wherever Glenbeg is, somewhere up in here is where they make it. So anyway, it's west coast of Scotland. There's not a lot mainland west coast like that far north. Oban is one of them. There's not many out there in that particular area. So, but anyway, if you see it on the shelf, you like Scotch whiskey, I suggest you get it. It's worth the price. It's under $60 for me. So, and this day and age,
I'm related to. Yeah, everybody. Oh, by the way, Mathern's got a whole load of Blantons in today, and they're still selling it for $59.99.
Well, you didn't buy me a bottle?
No.
Man, I thought we were friends.
You getting like his other friend, David?
No, I don't.
Yeah, David always says, "Why you didn't buy me one?" Oh, I'm related to a bunch of people. Their last name is Oban.
Oh, really? Yeah. Well, Oban comes off of the Kintyre, something like that.
Yeah, and they lived on a street in Baton Rouge called Oban Lane. Okay, James.
Okay, I'm gonna give this Brian's French vanilla. I mean, I'm not gonna. Of course, the French vanilla flavor is excellent. The product is good, but I've had better Irish creams from Ireland. I'll give it a 95%. I think that's a generous enough. A 95% out of 100. And I won't be doing my live show this Sunday because I'll be away at my sister's house for Labor Day weekend. So I'll be going live the following Sunday, 9/11. And yeah, so that's it. I was before the the, the Sunday. Yeah, last Sunday I was in YouTube prison, and I'm out now. Um, it was over something ridiculous. I have no idea how they can monitor words within a video.
Crazy.
Some words, 2 words that my sister said: vaccine and COVID-19, and they were able to, and that was at the end of the
And
video.
you just got this one banned.
Thank you.
You said it
We
again.
will not be around for a few weeks. All right.
Exactly.
I asked about Scrapple. I asked the meat department today about Scrapple, and they said they never heard of it.
Well, it could be a Pennsylvania. It could be an Amish Pennsylvania. I know it's popular there. If you go and have breakfast, like I ate at the Amish barn. It was an all you can eat, but it wasn't a buffet, and they had a lot of things freshly made. The most gigantic, delicious breakfast sausage links at the Scrapple, and the man that said Pennsylvania Dutch. Well, I just want to say it's actually Pennsylvania Deutsch, but the Americans and the German immigrants came over and settled in eastern Pennsylvania. They thought they were saying Dutch, but they were saying Deutsch, Deutschland. And I think they also live in an area in Ohio, also, Amish. But anyway, it's popular there, and it's very tasty.
I've seen Scrapple all the way down into Kentucky.
Yeah, I sliced it thick and put it in the freezer.
Okay.
Scrapple.
Well, we're gonna get off. We're gonna get off the air now. And
Listen,
we'll probably be off the air for a few weeks.
Listen, when the Aldi's opens up by you, Ronald, they sell Scrapple.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen that here. My Aldi's here where I live at. You know,
they have Scrapple all the time, and it's very low priced, and it's very tasty.
It's coming along. Aldi's are coming along.
Let me just say, everybody, please enjoy your Labor Day weekend. Have fun. Don't overdo it. Get plenty of rest. Enjoy the beach, the lake, the pool, going to the theme parks, amusement parks, or just the regular park. And enjoy all the football, all the tennis, the auto racing. We're in the final month of the baseball season, final month before baseball season ends. Major pennant races. Enjoy all the sports this weekend. Just have fun, relax, because us people, we labor. That's what we have this weekend. So,
Aaron Judge.
I get to honor Labor Day.
Yeah, in the 50s.
I get to honor Labor Day by working. All right. I get to honor Labor Day by working. All right. Now James is going to close us out with a musical accompaniment. Any last comments from anybody else?
Nope, I'm good.
And if you go to the lake, try not to swallow water, because you can ingest an amoeba or amoebas, and they'll go to your brain and perforate it. So be very careful at the lake. And
that what happened to me.
Yeah. And what do you call it? Yeah, Aaron Judge is in the 50s, and in the low 50s now. I believe at the home runs. So
right.
So he's
all rise.
Here comes the judge.
Here come the judge. That was on Laughing, Sammy Davis Jr. Here come the judge. Here come the judge.
I remember.
All right. I try to
nowadays do something like that. Oh my God. Come on, guys. even for me, I mean, that's anyway. Go ahead, James.
Anyway, I'll try to
don't need to go that route. We're not going down that rabbit hole.
Dr. JPM. Oh, it's better than that long stream of urine analysis. Dr. Mehmet Oz, the friend of Oprah Winfrey. Mehmet. Doctor, yeah, sarcasm. All right, I'll try to play something a little patriotic. All right, Mehmet, Dr. Oz. He's trying to throw a little sarcasm at the witch doctor, James P. Madonna, practicing a broad certified witch doctor. Have a lovely unofficial end of summer, people.
Yes, unofficial end.
Unofficial, because the lifeguards will call it quits. You can swim, but only at your own risk.
Some pools will be closed, as some apartment complexes and parks will be closed this weekend. That's it. And lakes at your own risk as you.
Everybody take care now. Everybody take care now. And thanks for watching Fandango Friday.
Good night, America. Good night, world.